for a second. But all right, cool. Did you get to talk with the owner?
No, yeah, a little.
Okay.
We talk to each other. Oh, recently to getting warmer, warmer than before, like that.
Okay.
Normal
Nice. Yeah.
conversation.
So
Then
talk about the weather.
I was reading book. I'm reading an Alchemist in Spanish.
Nice. How's that going?
It's almost ending.
Okay.
It
What?
left only 10 pages.
Okay. Y me imagino que ya puedes hablar casi 100% en español, ¿no?
Oh, you're very good. I'm very
Um,
beginner.
yeah. That's great though that you're reading it. It's a good way to
Yeah,
learn.
at the first I started reading. At that time, I was just started. I just started the Spanish lesson, so I needed to check each the word in my
Uh-huh.
dictionary. So it took a long. But
Yeah.
recently, it's getting fast and fast.
Nice. That's awesome. That's good to hear. Um, and so, Simone, welcome to class. Simone, how's it going?
Yo estoy bien.
¿También hablas en español? I didn't know that. Okay.
No, a mí me gustaría mucho de aprender a hablar español, pero
Sí, es un poco difícil, pero es súper parecido a portugués, entonces casi no falta
sí,
nada.
sí, súper parecido, sí, súper.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. We could almost do the whole class in Spanish, guys. Um,
Cool.
yeah. So, Simone, have you ever read The Alchemist?
And not, no, no, no. Is Paulo Coelho?
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, but I don't like him.
Okay. What do you like about Paulo Coelho?
I think he's he's a fake, you know?
Okay.
I don't trust him. I don't like the way he writes. I just don't like, but I respect people who like.
Good. Yeah. Definitely. That's a good thing. Um, and so, Heidi, what part of the book are you? What's happening? Because I read
Now,
that book a lot. Yeah. What's
about
happening in the book?
Alchemist.
Hmm.
Yeah. He is in the desert with a alchemist, with an alchemist.
Okay. Nice.
He is traveling on that desert with him.
Okay. Cool. I vaguely remember that part. It's been a long time since I read it.
It's that's ending.
Okay. Yeah.
So
And
you like Paulo Coelho, Joshua, don't you?
I like everything in literature pretty much. I've read a lot of everything. And so yeah.
He studied.
That's good.
He can.
Versatile.
Yeah, versatile. And sorry, Heidi, what was that?
He learned a lot from alchemist. Then he can speak with wind or desert,
Cool.
and yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Um, but definitely cool. And yeah, so Simone, I like a lot of everything. So The Alchemist was good in high school. I was reading a lot of French philosophy, and there's a lot of like existentialism in The
That's
Alchemist, which is
good. I
kind of
like
cool.
it.
Yeah, but it's interesting. So I like to read a little bit of everything. Are you reading anything
That's
right now,
good.
Simone?
Yes, I am. It's in Portuguese, but I know I should have been reading more in English, but actually, it's a book called Felicidade Autêntica. It's like the true
Authentic
happiness.
happiness. I
Yes,
think
yes, yes, yes,
might be better.
yes, yes. And it's very interesting. It's not, how can I say, autoajuda,
Self-help.
self-help. It's not self-help, actually. It's research about happiness. And I am very interested about the topic. I wonder why everybody's so sad nowadays, why everybody's so depressed. We have almost everything in our hands to be happy because happiness is so simple to me. And I don't understand why people are not happy nowadays. I know there is a lot of pressure, life is not easy, but come on, we are alive. We have the sun. We have the air. We have each other. We have love. So
Okay.
Have everything.
Nice. Yeah. That's cool though. That sounds like it'd be a really interesting book. So
Happiness is a satisfaction. So if
Excuse me?
you are satisfied around you, you are happy. But if you want to get more than the things around you, you are unhappy.
Yes, the problem is to realize that you have everything you need. People think they don't have, but I believe we have in our hands the power to be happy. The problem is sometimes people just can't see clearly, you know? That's the point, I think.
Yeah. Okay, nice. I think that's a good point. Sounds like a really interesting book. Heidi, that was your really good point too. So happiness is satisfaction and appreciating what you do have and knowing you don't need more.
Yeah, it's very simple. Happiness is very simple.
Yeah.
Actually, this is my point of view. It's not about the book, just my point of view.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, it'll be an interesting book to take a look at. I can take a note about it. And David, welcome to class. David, how's it going?
Hello, Joshua.
Hey, so how are you?
Yes, I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. David, what have you done since I saw you last?
Uh, well, the last class was a minute ago.
Yeah,
I was eating a little bit, and
I ate a little bit.
yes, I ate a little bit, and I opened the door because my mom and my sister just came back.
Okay, nice. Cool. So you were pretty busy in just a couple seconds.
Yes, sure.
And Kako, welcome to class. Kako, how's it going?
Hey teacher, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
I'm fine, thank you.
Cool.
It's
Kako,
a pleasure for me.
It's a pleasure for me too. Did you do anything in between classes, Kako?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
It's my second class with you today.
Yeah.
Third class. Oh, second class.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, did I see you earlier? Okay. Yeah. Nice. Well, it's good to see you again. And Asma, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm great, teacher. Thank you. What about you?
Nice. Doing really well. Thanks for asking. Asma, what have you done today?
Just working. Yeah,
Okay. So you
just
just work.
working and relaxing at home, taking classes.
Nice. And have you taken any interesting classes so far today?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, what did you learn
Private
about?
and public classes. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm. Yeah.
I guess have you learned anything exciting that you'd like to share?
Yeah, we learn today. We take class talking about adjectives. How can you explain adjective and someone can guess after explanation which one is the appropriate and match your explanation.
Nice.
Which adjective means, yeah.
Sounds kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Huyen, welcome to class. Huyen, how's it going? Huyen, are you there? Okay, maybe it'll take a second. And Wellington, how's it going? Yeah, maybe not. Okay, and I think we're up. Huyen, how's it going?
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Oh, it's okay now.
There
Yeah,
you
I'm
are.
here.
Okay. How are you?
I'm perfectly fine.
Good to hear. And
Yeah.
what have you done today, Huyen?
Oh, I just celebrated New Year's today.
Congratulations. How was it?
Oh, it was awesome. I can't believe that it was the first time I watched firework displays because, for the first more than 20 years of my life, I've never seen that before. But I wish I didn't miss that much.
Yeah, I think that
It
was
was,
one of the best things about childhood. I get so
yeah,
excited about it. Oh,
uh,
okay.
yeah, but I missed it anyway. So yeah, this year I decided to do a different thing. So yeah, it was awesome.
Awesome. That's great. And you enjoyed it. It seems
Yeah.
like cool. Really nice. And Wellington, how's it going?
I'm
You're
fine,
not
thank you.
working.
How are you?
Doing well,
Do,
thanks.
do you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Hi guys, hi Simon, hi Kako.
Hi, long time no see.
Hi,
I'm glad
Wellington.
you are well.
Thank you.
All right. And let's get started with today's class. We're going to be talking about airports. And let's start with maybe David. Can you read the title in the next few lines?
Sure, Joshua. Airports. Today we will learn about airport vocabulary and practice conjugating verbs, read comics, role-play events at the airport.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
And David, can you ask Kako the first question?
Sure. When was the last time you went to an airport?
It was last month when I visited um, another Brazilian state.
Okay. Nice. Which Brazilian state did you go to?
I live in Rio de Janeiro state and visited Espírito Santo, like Holy Spirit. Uh, is another um, state here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually haven't heard of Espírito Santo, but
Yeah.
cool. Nice. How was the visit? Was
I
it a nice
vis
visit?
I visited some beaches there because I have a little vacation.
Okay. Nice. Just some beaches because you had a little vacation. Cool. That sounds really nice. And actually, Elias, welcome to class. Elias, how are you?
Thanks. I'm great today. And you?
Doing really well. Thank you for asking. Um, all right. And Kako, can you ask Asma the next question? Sorry, Kako, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you ask Asma the next question?
Hi, Asma. How
Mhm.
early how early do you like to arrive to the airport? Why?
Okay. I like to arrive to the airport before 3 hours of the departure. Why? Mhm. Okay. Mm, I want to be safe in terms time.
Okay, good. We need to change this part right here. Just change it around a little bit. How do we change that?
Mm,
So we need to remove a preposition, and we need to change the location of before.
Before departures, 3 hours, apostrophe S, no?
If I'd like to arrive at the airport or to the airport.
3 hours before.
Yeah. 3 hours before. And what preposition do we remove?
Off.
Good. 3 hours before the departure. I want to be safe in terms. We need a preposition here.
On time?
It starts with an O. And it's 2 letters.
On the time.
Close. 3 hours ahead of time. Can you repeat that whole thing, Asma?
Yes. I like to arrive to the airport 3 hours before the departure. I want to be safe in terms of time.
Good. Nice. And what about you, Wellington? How early do you like to arrive at the airport?
If I am traveling to another country, it's better to arrive 4 hours before the departure. If the travel is regional in the same country, for me, I prefer arrive 2 hours before.
Okay. Wow, so 4 hours before if it's another country. That's a lot of hours. Okay, really good, Bill.
Yes.
Too much, Wellington.
The check-in is legally we need to arrive 3 hours before.
Really?
Yes. Here is the 3 hours is it's necessary arrive 3 hours before.
I did not know.
Yeah,
Go
if
ahead.
the travel is international.
Okay, maybe if you're traveling internationally.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Nice. But good. And Wellington, can you ask Simone the next question?
Okay. Simone, do you prefer flying or driving? Why?
When it's a long trip, of course, I prefer to fly. But actually, I love driving on the road while I'm listening to good music, like thinking about my life, or maybe having a conversation with someone besides me. That's good, but only if the trip is not too long. So the destination is a little bit close, like 8, 9 hours is okay for me, but more than that, no, I prefer to fly.
Good. Really good job. When it's a long trip, of course, I prefer to fly, but actually I love driving on the road while I'm listening to good music, thinking about my life, having a conversation with someone beside me. Okay, yeah, nice work, Simone.
Thanks.
So 8 or 9 hours. And yeah, this is good. Does anybody have any questions before we move on? Any questions on this page? Okay. Julian, can you read the title and the words?
Yeah, vocabulary. Terminal, gate, check-in, delay, security, boarding, carry on, baggage claim, customs.
Good. You did a really good job with your pronunciation. Maybe carry on.
Carry on, okay.
Other than that, you were perfect. Does anybody have any questions about anything on this page? Any of these words? Okay. Huyen, can you make a sentence using gate and boarding?
30 minutes prior to the departure, all passengers have to go to the gate. Prior to the boarding.
Okay.
Oh no, they have to go to the boarding gate, I think.
Nice. That's good too. If we said 30 minutes prior to boarding, we wouldn't use an article. So you could say 30 minutes prior to boarding, all passengers have to go to the gate, or 30 minutes prior to the departure, all passengers have to go to the boarding gate. And that works too. Really good job. That's a great sentence.
Thanks.
The only small thing I saw was the pronunciation of passengers.
Passenger.
Yeah, passengers. One more time.
Passenger.
Good. Make sure you get that. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I think we're good otherwise. No other questions? All right. Let's go to this page and let's have Elias. Can you read the title? Elias, are you there?
Yes, I am, teacher.
Okay. Yeah. Can you read the title?
Okay. Fill in the blank plus conjugate the verb.
Good. Really good pronunciation. Conjugate the verb. Can you try the first sentence? Sorry, Elias, can you try the first sentence?
All right. To pass through the security line when the guard told me to step to the scene.
Good. Okay. Can you repeat side?
Side.
Good. And we need to conjugate this verb.
Conjugate this verb.
Yeah, so we need to conjugate, so we need to change the tense. So right now, it's in the infinitive, and we need to put the verb into the past progressive. So how do we put the verb to pass into the past progressive? Do you know, Elias? Elias? Okay, so with the present progressive, we have the verb to be plus a verb ending in ing. So the verb to be is conjugated like I am, you are, he is, and then we'd say we are, you are, they are. So this is the verb to be conjugated in the present tense. And we need to conjugate it into the past tense because we need to form the past progressive, LES. Does that help? Elias, are you there? Sorry, Elias, can you just, it's really helpful if you can just say yes or no, because I'm not sure if your connection is slow or if you're just thinking. Oh, okay. And David, how would we conjugate this?
Sorry, which one?
The first verb here.
Okay. I trod the security line when the ward told me to stop the site. I passed, but he passed, right?
Close. So think. You've
Yes,
got a
in
hint up
progressive.
top.
Yes, sure. I was passing.
Yeah, exactly. I was passing through the security line when the guard told me to step to the side.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And don't be sorry, no problems. Kako, can you try the next one?
I check. I have to check in already.
You said I have to.
Okay. I have to check in already. I really need to run to my check-in, to my boarding.
So
to my gate.
Words.
Yeah, to my gate. So I don't miss the flight.
Good. Okay. And we need to change this verb a little bit. So it's not I have to check in already.
I checked in.
You could use the simple past tense. I checked in.
I checked in.
Yeah.
Or I have checked. I have checked already. I have checked in already.
Yeah, checked in already. I've checked in already. Can you repeat checked in?
I've checked in already. Checked in.
Yeah, I've checked in already. So we emphasize checked and read. So I've checked in already.
I've checked in already.
Good. Yeah, that sounds better. So I've checked in already. Good. And can you read the whole thing one more time, Kako?
I've checked in already. I really need to run to my gate so I don't miss the flight.
Good. Okay. And let's have Asma. Can you try the next one?
Yes. My luggage is not in the baggage claim. The airline must lost it.
Must. So we're missing something before lost.
Yeah. Must doesn't lost? No.
Think of the present perfect.
Yeah. Must has lost or hasn't lost.
So you could say he has lost, but the airline, they,
must have lost, because after must we have to,
Yeah. After must we have.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a little bit different, but good. All right. Yeah. Really, really good answer. Good job working that out. All right. And Wellington, can you try the next one?
Okay. One question. But baggage claim is like the carousel, not?
Yeah, the baggage claim is like the carousel. Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
hmm
I thought to miss my plane, but it was okay. I thought I missed my plane. I thought I missed my plane, but it was uh, del but it was delay. Uh, 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 um, yeah, but it was
Delayed. Yeah,
delayed. I thought I had missed my plane.
that
Maybe.
works too. Yeah, you could add had. So I thought I missed my plane, or I thought I had missed my plane. Both are correct.
Okay.
But we pronounce
Thank
missed like this.
missed.
Uh-huh.
Missed.
Can you also repeat delayed?
Delay.
hmm Good. And
Okay.
the next one, Simone. Simone,
Yes,
can you try the next one?
yes, I can try it. So, are you taking any carry-on bags onto the plane today?
Nice. Really good job. That was a tough one.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good. Perfect. You could also use the future tense, like will you be taking? But that's a little bit trickier. Or will you take?
Yeah, I thought about will you take, but I
But
don't
both
know
are
why.
good. I think are you taking sounds the most natural. That's what they'd ask at the gate. Are you taking any carry-on bags? Would be the most common.
Maybe.
Yeah. But good. Really nicely done. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. And let's do some reading. Huyen, can you read the little paragraph here?
Yeah. Cool airport. Any airport built into the side of a mountain is cool. Any airport where the landing strip isn't flat is unbelievably cool. Combine the two and you have Franz Coucheva Airport, where takeoff is unreal.
Good. Maybe unbelievably.
Unbelievably.
Yeah, really good job.
Unbelievably. Okay.
There you go. Unbelievably. And I'm not really sure how to pronounce Courchevel. Yeah, French is not my strongest language. But good, you did a really good job. And maybe, Huyen, can you ask David the next question?
David, what is the most interesting airport you've been to and why?
My history with airports is really poor. Actually, I have ever just been in two airports, and both of them were pretty normal. I think so. Well, what else?
When we say I think, we wouldn't add I think so at the end. So if you're just adding it as like an addition to your sentence, both of them were pretty normal, I think. So yeah. I think so is just a little bit redundant. So you
Okay.
can use it to answer a question. So were they normal? I think so. But not if you're finishing a speech. But if you're answering a question, you can answer with I think so. Does that make sense, David?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, cool. So both airports that you've been to were pretty normal. Yeah, I guess I've only been to normal airports too. Has anybody in class been to a cool airport?
I won.
Yeah?
I won. I mean, it's really dangerous from the
Oh,
picture. Yeah. So.
okay.
I
For sure.
think the FK is good because It is very big.
Yeah, because it's very big. I actually don't think I've been to JFK. Um, no, I don't think so. Maybe once. I don't know. I don't remember. But good. So JFK is cool because it's very big. Nice. I think that's good. Does anybody have any questions on this page? And do you think, so Julian says she probably wouldn't go to this airport. Does anybody think that it'd be interesting to visit this airport, or does everybody think it'd be too scary?
It's scary, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Okay.
it's good to have an experience like that.
Okay. So you think you'd do it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Wellington?
No, I think it's danger. Yeah, it remember me the here in São Paulo we have the Congonhas, the airport Congonhas Airport, and so uh, the lane a pista.
The runway?
Yes, the runway, the runway. I'm not sure about this word. Is very short.
Mm-hmm.
So
Landing
here's
strip.
sorry.
Sorry, is that landing strip, Joshua?
Yeah, the landing strip. Yeah, it's a runway. So
Yeah.
runway is the more common word for it.
Okay. So the runway is very short. Years ago, we had a mortal.
Fatal.
Yes.
Accident.
Yeah, accident, a mortal accident.
Fatal accident.
Many people died
It was
in
awful.
yes in this accident.
Okay.
Because the plane couldn't stop in time, you know?
Mhm.
So it was terrible. So
Yeah, that sounds really, really bad. Plane accidents are generally really bad because, yeah, just lots of speed, not much protection. But okay. All right, I think we're good here. Any last questions on this page?
Mm.
Okay, let's go on to the next page. Let's do something a little bit funny to lighten up a little bit for a second. And let's start reading. Asma, can you read the first two blocks?
Okay, this is Calvin, your captain, speaking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And just to so, reassure
Reassure
you that yes, there is someone up front.
Good. Asma, what's happening here?
I don't know. It's like I don't know what exactly means.
Okay. It's a kind of funny. I heard somebody chuckle. Who can explain why this is funny?
because sometimes it's a long flight, so maybe you think there is no one there, like a pilot, something like that. So he was just joking about it. I'm here, you're not alone, you have someone.
Yeah, exactly. So he's just joking. He's like, yeah, there's somebody flying your plane. So there's somebody here in the cockpit. But that's it. Really good reading, Asma. And let's have Kako. Can you read the next two blocks?
Calvin pilots the jet airliner across the country at 35,000 feet. He's given clearance to land. But what's this? A plane from a rival airline is making for the same runway to shave precious minutes off its schedule.
Good. Okay, a couple small things. Airliner. Airliner.
Airliner.
Good. Clearance.
Clearance.
And runway.
Runway.
Good. Maybe schedule.
Schedule.
Nice. Schedule. Okay. Good. Good reading. And this is pretty basic. Does anybody have any questions about anything in these two?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Clearance to land, is it an order?
Clearance is like authorization. So you probably wouldn't use it like this, but you can ask your parents for clearance to use the car. So it's like, it's an okay. So if you get clearance to do something, it's like you get a thumbs up.
Okay, so it's like a permission.
Permission. That's a good word. Thank you. I was kind of looking for that. Yep. Any other questions?
Is making for the same runway to shave precious minutes. To shave is like to save, like to save.
So you shave your face. So if you have a little bit of hair on your face, you can shave it, and it's like cutting something very small to make it smaller. So if you're shaving something, where if you're shaving time, you're cutting a little bit of time off of something.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes, like you save time, you save money. Okay.
Yeah, and it's not quite saving, it's like saving a very small amount, or cutting a very small amount off.
Okay.
Yeah, so the trip lasts this long, and if you shave off a second at the end, you just cut off that much time at the end. So you make it that much smaller. So just a very small amount.
Okay.
Okay, and I think we're with David. Can you read the next line?
It's a 600 miles per hour game of chicken. Calvin pulls back on the throttle and what? I can see. Okay, lurches ahead.
Lurches ahead.
Okay, ahead. Sorry.
No worries.
I cannot see with clarity.
I can't see clearly.
I can see clearly.
Good. So it's a 600 mile per hour game of chicken. Calvin pulls back on the throttle and lurches ahead. Okay. David, what's the throttle?
I don't know what is the throttle.
Okay. Does anybody know what a throttle is?
It's the I don't know. Is the piece of that you use to accelerate the car? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's what you use to accelerate any sort of vehicle. So this is what a throttle will look like in a plane.
In the vehicle, yeah.
Yeah. So any sort of vehicle. And lurches. What's it mean to lurch, David?
No, I don't know either.
Okay. Does anybody know? Does anybody know what it means to lurch?
Just like to lift or to move it ahead.
Yeah, so it's like to move ahead rapidly. but not smoothly. So if you lurch, it's like you move all at once really quickly, but then you stop, and then you lurch ahead again. So it's kind of to move jerkily. Um, the thing that comes to mind most clearly, if you've seen The Ring, has anybody seen The Ring, the movie?
The Ring?
Yeah, it's a horror movie.
No.
It's a famous horror movie? No? Alright, maybe not. So to lurch is just to move in a way that's not smooth, but to move quickly in a way that's not smooth. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And what's a game of chicken, David? What's a game of chicken?
Game of chicken. Hmm.
Easy game.
Angry Birds.
Not quite. Not quite Angry Birds. All right. Any other ideas of a game of chicken? All right.
No.
So it's like
You are teacher in American language. We say you are chicken, like you are baby, like
afraid.
this.
You're afraid if you're a chicken. So yeah, that's exactly what it means. So game of chicken is the person who gets scared first and stops loses. So if you're playing chicken with cars, generally you drive towards each other, and the person who swerves or stops first is the chicken, and they lose the game. So it's a really dumb game, but yeah, that's what it is. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And I think we're good here. Does anybody have any questions about this part?
No.
Okay. And let's go back here. And Huyen, can you read these two blocks?
Okay. The other pilot tries to cut Calvin off with a sudden drop in altitude. Calvin squishes on the fasten seatbelt light in the cabin and does a barrel roll.
Good. Fasten. Can you repeat fasten?
Fasten.
No T,
Oh.
so fasten.
Okay, so fasten.
There you go. Fasten. And does a barrel roll. What's a barrel roll, Huyen?
So it's like to make a U-turn, I think,
Not
when you're
not
driving.
close. It's a little bit different than a U-turn. Does anybody know what a barrel roll is?
No. I
Can I
think it's a
correct
crazy
myself?
thing.
Excuse me?
Can I correct myself?
Yeah.
Okay, so you showed the
Yeah,
barrel.
sorry. Do you want to explain in words?
Okay, so barrel is like when you change the altitude very like suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
it?
So kind of when you change the altitude really suddenly, and you kind of do a flip, but you're still traveling in the same direction. This is a good example too. So if you're going forward and you do kind of a flip in a barrel, kind of like that. That was good. And let's zoom out a little bit. And let's have Simone. Can you read the last three blocks?
Yes, at 5GS, Calvin hopes not to black out. As they close in on the runway, the other pilot has no choice but to pull up and circle around again. Calvin wins. Hey, Mom, is it true I could get a pilot's license at age 14? No.
Good. Really nice job. 5Gs. Can you repeat 5Gs?
5Gs.
Yeah, 5Gs. Other than that, I think you did a good job. And Wellington, what's happening here?
1 minute, please. Okay. Fortunately, Calvin land land safe and happy and happily,
Yes, safely.
and he come back to the real life.
Okay. And comes back to real life. What's he asking his mom? And yeah,
He- if he can get a license uh, when he get 14 years old,
when he turns 14 years old.
when he turns.
So we turn 14. We
Okay.
don't get 14, we turn it.
Okay.
Yeah, any age. So you can turn 25, you can turn 52, you can turn 14, but we turn it. But yeah,
I can say when he reach.
when he reaches, yeah, that works too. Turns is more common, but yeah, you can reach an age as well.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice. And does anybody have any questions about anything on this page?
What is 5Gs?
Okay, 5Gs is 5 gravities. So
Okay.
you've got like the pressure of gravity multiplied by 5. I think it's the multiplication of it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
This class is for us to learn English, not physics.
Yeah. I guess part of physics is English, like, but yeah, you're probably right. All right. And any other questions?
No, thank you.
Okay. All right. And maybe Asma, did you ever pretend that you were a pilot when you were a child, or did you ever want to be a pilot?
Yeah, please. So can you repeat your question?
Yeah,
Okay.
did you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, when I was a child, yeah, I wanted to be a pilot, but actually, um, I am happy that I'm not a pilot.
Okay. And why are you happy that you're not a pilot?
Yeah, because I scared. Yes, for me it's very dangerous.
Okay.
And recently we have heard a lot of airplane crash or plane crash.
Yeah. Yeah, the past year it's been really bad for plane crashes for sure.
Yeah, so to fly it's very complex complex for me. Or
Flying is very complex. That is true. Flying is very complicated for me.
but not for the pilot for sure.
Okay, so flying is not complicated for the pilot?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, probably they're a little bit more used to it, maybe. But good. I think this is good. Let's go on to the next page. We probably don't have enough time for that. Okay, let's look at this. And let's have Kako. Can you read the quotation?
When everything seems to be against you, remember that an airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
Good. What's this trying to say, Kako?
crisis time can be transformed in opportunity times.
Okay. Maybe crisis can be transformed into opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's virtually what it's saying. Crisis can be transformed into opportunity. Would you have anything to add to that, Julian?
Yeah, so my understanding is that if you want to achieve success, then you have to be very strong in adversity.
Very strong. A really common phrase is in the face of adversity.
Oh, in the face of adversity. Okay.
Yeah. What you said was correct as well. Just be aware that this is it's just almost always said with adversity. So in the face of adversity. So you can say it how you said it, which would be correct. Just this is a really common way of saying it.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Good. Okay, for sure. Simone, do you agree or do you disagree? Do you think this is a true quote or do you think it's...
I totally agree. I think when you get out of your comfort zone and you put yourself in a difficult situation, you can learn a lot. Things that you can't learn when you are like in a comfort zone as well. I wouldn't like to repeat this expression, but that's it.
You can't learn when you are in your comfort. No, well said. I think that was good. Unfortunately, we are just about out of time. Does anybody have any last questions before we finish up?
Just thank you.
Yeah. No, thanks for coming in. It was lovely to see all of you guys, and have a really good day. Or night.
You too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you,
Valentine.
teacher. Bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, Josh.